This is Matrix Lord 212, and the website called darkhorizons.com is reporting that the actor who plays Sherlock in Moffat's Sherlock Holmes, I think his name is Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm not sure. Oh, I hope I didn't boot this. And also the Doctor Who character Mickey Smith, Noel Clarke, the actor. They're both going to be in the Star Trek 2 sequel that's going to be coming out. So a little bit of news there. So we got someone from Doctor Who and from someone from the British Sherlock show going to be in Star Trek 2. I got the Doctor Who magazine today, and I was looking because I really thought that they were going to have the title for Series 7. I have to really look at it more, but it didn't show anything that I thought it was going to. No hints of the title. I just said spoiler of spoilers, whatever that means. So, other than that, hopefully we'll have some Doctor Who news soon. Nothing really out there. That is a doornail, really. But I do like that website, darkhorizons.com. I've been going to it for so many years. That was like one of my first sites that I ever went to when I was on the internet. So a great site for movies and TV shows, trailers, so you can check it out. I'm on my Facebook right now, and you don't see really anything that has any news worthy. So it's going to be a short video, but once again, big news for Star Trek 2. I'm not sure who the villain is. I thought it was going to be Khan, but it hasn't been confirmed. But once again, this is the universe has altered. Now there were rumors on a website. I think it's something to do with a robot. Let me see what this is. Hold on, because while I'm filming, because I want to get this right so that way I don't screw it up. Okay. Alright, there was a while back on Giant Freaking Robots, there was talk of a new Star Trek TV series that was supposed to take place after Voyager, and it was supposed to show basically the Star Trek universe intact. We know from the Star Trek movie that just came out a couple of years ago, when it was like a reboot or not a reboot, whatever, the universe was altered because the Romulans and also Spock went back in time, and the timeline changed where Captain Kirk's father died before he was born. In the original universe, his father was alive and it was in Starfleet. So that was the big change, which it basically changed everything, everything to do with even Captain Pike. So it remains to be seen if we're going to see Khan at all, or anything else. I'm hoping we get to see like a really big Romulan battle or something. I mean, I was a Star Trek fan too. I'm still a Star Trek fan, but I'll always be more with Doctor Who. But Star Trek 2: The Wrath of Khan was my absolute favorite. I liked Search for Spock. Voyage Home was good, but I didn't like Star Trek 5. Some cool elements in there, but I wasn't really that crazy about it. Star Trek 6 was okay, but like we say, Star Trek 5, all they had to do was, they had a Klingon apologize without a big battle or nothing. That was just like, and Star Trek Generations kind of pissed me off because, the way they killed off Captain Kirk, I wasn't just, I also envisioned that he was going to be alive still in the Nexus, chopping wood, because basically, I guess with time travel theories and everything, he prevented himself from going in the Nexus, or actually prevented Picard from going in the Nexus or something like that, so he would still be alive in there. But I don't like that. I like the fact that Captain Kirk was teaming up with Picard in Generations, but I wasn't really too happy that they killed off Captain Kirk. Actually, I was pretty pissed off. I did like the Next Generations movie, First Contact. I really loved it. It was my favorite. I did not like Insurrection, and the last one with the Next Generation, Nemesis, could have been so much better, but it just, it's very, they tried to be the Wrath of Khan, and it failed. But to kill off Data too, I wasn't too thrilled with that. But hopefully, that his brother that they found, maybe when they hooked them up together, Data's memory was and feelings were copied onto the brother. I hope. We'll see. But I would love to see the Next Generation have a movie, because I really like the Next Generation. I used to always watch the Next Generation. I watched, Deep Space Nine. I really liked Voyager. I wasn't too crazy with Enterprise, because my whole thing was, Gene Roddenberry envisioned a future where we're all equal, and it was just a magnificent place. He would have never have made a series that would go backwards, and how could you find anything interesting where, the technology is insignificant? Scott Bakula was great in Quantum Leap. He was a great captain, but to have insignificant technology with the ship, and it was an interesting concept. But if you watch the first Star Trek motion picture, they showed all the ships that were Enterprise, and it was not there. So they tried to make it like, at first I thought they were going to make it like Enterprise was, created a whole new reality, but then they threw in the last episode Riker, so it was like, but they had some cool things in Enterprise. I wasn't really too thrilled with the Borg in Enterprise, and actually I wasn't happy at all. And the one thing Voyager I really liked, because it was very interesting. They were by themselves, trying to get back home, and Captain Janeway was amazing captain. But the one thing I didn't like was the moment they got home, that's it. You didn't get to see nothing. You didn't get to, and I really hoped they would have did something to follow up, like right after what happened to those wonderful characters that we grew to love. But we did get to see that Janeway was an admiral. So hopefully, they can make. I would hope they would make a Star Trek movie in the Star Trek universe that would have Picard. It would have maybe all the captains. Would be nice. And for some reason, William Shatner. I wish that they just bring William Shatner back somehow. Why not have two universes with Star Trek? Really. We have the new version, which the new reality, and could be for the kids and everything. But for fans like me and everything, it would be nice to return Captain Kirk back. So, I loved Star Trek. I loved a lot of the episodes with. This is running too long almost. Okay, I love Star Trek. I loved yesterday's Enterprise. That was just so awesome. The Best of Both Worlds was always going to be my favorite. And then even what was really cool too with Deep Space Nine, the pilot, to show Locutus, which was Picard, as a Borg, destroying all those Starfleet ships, and having the main character Cisco hating him. It was just amazing work. But like I said, I didn't like the way that ended either, where he sacrificed himself, and it was getting different direction after a while. But Doctor Who is always going to be my main thing. When Doctor Who wasn't on, when years it was canceled, growing up and high school and everything, I was watching Star Trek Next Generation and all these, graduated high school in '92. I was watching all these, Star Trek shows that were starting and everything, and going through my first jobs and everything. I was watching Star Trek. So, it's kind of exciting that, new movies coming. So, and I like the new cast too. Simon Pegg's awesome. He's great. Just about all of them are. So, alright, so this turned out to be a sci-fi video. Alright, please leave your suggestions below. Like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.